Okay, back with World of Warships. Um, this one, basically, I'm posting for two reasons. One is it's a ranked battle game where I scored particularly high, 2100 base experience points, and that's always good. The other reason is just to demonstrate why it is I've played this game less and less. It's not just because of the, you know, gambling mechanics that the makers of this game have insisted on putting into it. It's also because, I don't know, most of the people who actually played this game because they wanted to, sportingly play a, combat between people. It just, yeah, they don't exist anymore, those people, and all that's left is just toxic little shits, basically. And you can judge for yourself whether or not I was right in the replies I made, or not, to him. But anyway, so ranked battle, it's 6v6 and it's tier 8. And I'm in my weapon of choice, a destroyer. And unfortunately, it's an arms race battle. I'm not a fan of the arms race battles. These originally came about as a result of a festival they ran a while back, as a sci-fi festival. You're in a sci-fi planet which, dropped various things in, and you played in teams to collect them all. Everyone liked that mode of the game, so they decided they'd make a regular mode as well, and we ended up with this. So, what am I looking at? The opposition have a Z-23. 2 cruisers, Natico and an Irian. Obviously, Irian can't torpedo me, but its guns will be deadly. And 3 battleships, 2 of which are the new South American battleships. Mind you, we've got one on our side as well. When it comes to the chat, keep an eye on the dude in the Bismarck, because he outs himself as somebody who really doesn't pay much attention to the game. So here we go. I'm moving forward to see if I can contest the first drop here. But a destroyer's come forward and he's seen me. I can't really get a torpedo lock on him. And anyway, I'm busy dodging shots from that. There they come. Yeah, one of them caught me on the nose. Torpedoes, anyway, just to maybe make him have to dodge and duck.
Smoke screen set.
I don't know why I went forward. I really should have turned around the other way. He's going to outmaneuver my torpedoes just by outrunning the wake of them. But the rest of the team are shooting at him, which is correct. That's what they should be doing. But I cut a couple of shots at him just to show willing. But he got the buff. He succeeded in his task. His task is now to just basically survive. So I'm on fire. If you're in a battleship or a cruiser with a heal, you tend to let fires burn out and then just heal the damage afterwards. It's mostly healable damage. I'm in a destroyer that doesn't have a heal. You need to put fires out as soon as you go unseen. And I just went unseen there. And you want to put fires out because you're not getting any of that back. Anyway. So, yeah. They got a buff, we haven't. I think the destroyer got slightly more roughed up than I did. And I seem to have a South American battleship from our team over here, next to me. You look at the mini-map. Kagero is set for stealth, 5.4 kilometer visibility, so it's not easy to find me. I'm trying to find something that's going to come around a headland to torpedo. And these 2 guys here start making a flanking attack. See? The Irian and one of the Parangas. So I obligingly decide, alright then, fair enough. You can have that lot then. They're going up for the bonus on that side. I just feel like that's overstretching yourself a bit for a battleship. I mean, he's making our battleship retreat slightly, and he's going to retreat into more enemy battleships coming up from the south. But I mean, let's take a look at those torpedoes. They look good, don't they? He's trying to turn away. Now, sadly, I don't get the kill on him. But I did manage to catch him with 5 torpedoes, which has roughed him up really bad. This dude survives quite well. I mean, I light him up now, saying, hey guys, if anybody can finish him off, do it. And our team mostly don't do it. You know, there's some shots coming in here and there. But he's healing now. There's no point in me using my guns. If I open fire on him, that Irian's just going to kill me. So, you know. It's one of the most important things about running a destroyer is knowing when not to fire your guns. There's an Irian over there. There's a 12 very rapid fire 152mm guns with a decent high explosive shell. You know, I only got just over half my health left. He'd make fucking mincemeat of me. So much for the guns. Kagero guns wouldn't have done a great deal to Iparanga anyway. But I'm sitting here thinking to myself, if I can drive that Irian to the corner, I'll go with that. Or if I can get another torpedo strike on this joker. But he's turned away. He's just sailing directly away from me. I only have 10k torpedoes. They'll be out of 10k by the time they get there. So, yeah, no. So I light him up again in the chat and just say to him, hey guys, you can carry on victimizing this guy if you want. Yeah, enemy has just suffered their first casualty. Enemy Iparanga down as a result of ours. Their second one, of course, is the one I roughed up, so they're not in great shape. I'm trying to see if I can get a bead on that Irian. He's going to go behind that island up there. And I do think to myself, well, oh yeah, we've just lost ours now. He gunned down by the guy who was badly damaged. Now, I'm badly out of position, although the rest of our team are all just... yeah, even there's a guy in the chat, a different guy in the chat. Who's with El Paramel was? Oh, the guy in that Iparanga, asking them why they're all just stuck over in a corner. I wouldn't mind knowing that myself, but I'm moving down here partly to see if I can intercept him, but my torpedo marker says there's no chance of getting him. They're all going to, you know, if I aim accurately, they're all going to smash to that, so turn away. Turn away. Another Iparanga's down there. If I keep sighting on him enough to catch his trail when he comes to the other side of the island, I'll fling torpedoes. Other than that, I need to get back into the action. We've lost another ship. So we're down at the moment. Luckily enough, both their battleships are badly roughed up. I'm expecting to see the Iparanga around it. Not the Iparanga, sorry, the Irian around here in a minute. Come on, he must be here somewhere. Oh, there he is. If I were him, I'd be very suspicious as to why it was I came around there and was suddenly seen, but hey, you know what? Now, I couldn't have fired my torpedoes at him, and if I fire my guns, the Irian, again, back there, will just kill me. So, I just light him up again, but he goes behind an island, so that's not going to happen. I would like to have scored 2 torpedo hits on that Irian, but sadly... Yep, enemy's lost a Veneto. And there's 1 torpedo hit on the Irian. He basically mostly outraced my torpedo track. He only took the very first one. I mean, it's damage. I'll take it. It's a light cruiser, so, you know, if he gets seen by a battleship, he's, you know, a couple of decent hits. Someone is shooting at him there. But, you know, it just gave the announcement, oh yeah, the main area is due up in a minute. Like, okay, well, I need to be back here then. I need to be helping to cap the main center area. And while we're at it, I may as well grab a buff while we're here. God knows I could do with the health points. Iparanga's still over there, and there's, so there's the Irian, so I'm aware of those two. There is a destroyer around here somewhere. I mean, those are Z-23 torpedoes right there. Speaking of the Z-23, he's been caught with his pants down now. He hasn't got that much in the way of health. So I put 4 shots into him. So that's the enemy destroyer down, which suits me fine. And there's the Iparanga. I put the smoke screen down because I thought my gunfire would mean I would be seen and shot at. I was mostly worried about the Irian behind me, but my concealment's back down to normal. There's another buff picked up. It's all going fine. It's 3 versus 3. They're ahead because they actually have bigger ships left. And then the dude in the Bismarck's starting to say, "Cap A, idiots." The Tennessee's next to me. I don't know what the Cleveland's doing. And I've just typed in that I'm already in it. There we go. I've just torpedoed the Iparanga, which is just made up for the loss of the Cleveland. My tormenting of him finally has come to an end. He's finally dead. He's sitting there saying, "Cap A." Like, I'm in it. There's the Tennessee right there. He's next to it. Next to me. Coming in. Like, the idiots thing was completely unnecessary. The enemy Attigo is miles away. And the Irian, if he comes around here, is going to get shot at with Tennessee guns, which is just going to be carnage for him. There's a buff over here. Figured I'd grab it. Kagero useless. So, put down in the chat where I've been useless. I had a bit of time where I was up here in the top left corner. The dead said, yeah, the guy in the Tennessee. I think it's the Tennessee. Yeah, it's just basically, yeah, you're dead. And I was up in the top left corner chasing those 2 ships around for a bit. I wasn't actually being useless, but I was a bit out of position. Yeah, so he's called me useless, and I've just put in 105k damage, 3 buffs, capped, and 2 kills. So yeah, I'm useless. I was just like, basically, I don't care, idiot. Alright, well, whatever. Genuinely don't care at this point. So, yeah, torpedoes in the water at that Irian, because he needs to die. I'm hoping to clip him with one. The main weapon against him will be the Tennessee, but the Tennessee has a slow reload, and I'm just backing up to get into this. The Irian is the one that's actually, he's saying play for the win. I'm in the cap defending it and torpedoing enemies that are trying to get into the cap. I don't think this guy knows what he's talking about. And he's saying play for the win. Like, I'm here. I'm in the cap. I'm spraying torpedoes at enemy ships trying to come in and take the cap off of us. That is playing, yeah. I've even put in the chat, that's why I'm capping. Are you watching the same game? I don't think he knows what he's talking about. So now he's reported me. I look forward to that. Needless to say, that dude's on my blacklist. I mean, what difference that makes. For every one of him I have on my blacklist, there's another 100 out there. So, Tennessee completes the kill on the Irian. Nice job. Yeah, I just put wow in the chat, basically. But the Irian's the last threat because that Attigo is way too far out of position. I'm sure his team are probably yelling at him in the chat saying, "Why are you so far out of position, dude? The main cap's up here at the top." But with these arms race battles, I mean, there's buffs around here I could take, but what's the point? We're going up by 10 points every couple of seconds now. And, this is going to come to a point where he's just going to lose on, he's going to lose on points as Attigo. I'm looking at a torpedo shot. He has to approach us. So I'm just working out what I'm going to do. He's not my gun range. Kagero guns don't have a great range. So he's down quite low now and he's healing. Yes, I've just put in the chat. You are the reason why this community is in decline. As you can see, I just tried the guns out there. So he goes dark and stops firing. I don't really care. He's a cruiser. I can easily outspot him, especially in this thing. So yeah, he's just sitting there Yeah, and even the guy in the Tennessee is like more toxic players. Oh my fucking god, he's not wrong.
Smoke generator active.
But yeah, he is the reason why this community is not what it once was. You know, him and his type basically whining in the chat. What I think has happened is I haven't played the game the way he thinks it should be played. But, you know,
Smoke screen
I scouted. You know, I've got 42,000 points of scouting damage in addition to my 105,000 points of actual battle damage. Yeah, GG everybody else. So that was the battle. And, yeah, that was my stat line. And just to make the whole thing just completely insane, I was reported by him for not playing to win the game. I came top. I got 2,130 base experience in a 6v6. What do you want from me? You know. What do you want from me? I don't know what else to do. Yeah, so this dude here, le vieux rebelle, was obviously having a bad night. So fuck him. Let's be clear on that. Well played to everybody else, because, you know, everybody got over a 1,000 points. Tennessee lasted to the end, scored 2 kills. Well done. Got fireproof. He did take a lot of fire damage. This is the Ipiranga who came forward with me right at the very beginning. Even though he died quite early in the battle, he still got 1,500 experience points. So, you know, well played to him. You know, there was some people that played quite hard. This guy here I feel sorry for, because I just spent the entire fucking battle roughing him up. There's no chance whatsoever he'll watch this, but if he ever does, sorry. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you in the next World of Warships video. Take care.